Welcome to Cruz in Action. As a part of our automation series, today we are talking about large-scale firmware updates and reporting. Every successful organization relies on IT infrastructure that is well maintained and optimized for performance and security. Prioritizing maintenance and optimization of their data center and network infrastructure is critical and requires consistent attention to OS and firmware versions and identifying which devices require an upgrade. When a device is running outdated firmware, it can be a drag on the IT infrastructure and cause inefficiencies within an organization. While firmware updating is routine and repetitive, it's time-consuming and is a drain on your team's productivity. Still, many are manually updating their IT infrastructure on a device-by-device or vendor-by-vendor basis. This does not scale. Why not automate these repetitive and manual tasks and reduce the workload of your IT administration team? We're now looking at the Cruz homepage. Cruz will give your IT staff a powerful tool to automate firmware deployments and reporting for large-scale and multi-vendor networks. For instance, Cruz firmware images are stored for various OS types, and these can be deployed to one device or many devices, ensuring that all devices are running the most up-to-date firmware and operating efficiently and securely. These are the quick steps to automate that we're focusing on today. To download and maintain various versions of firmware for all your devices, and deploy firmware upgrades to devices or groups of devices. To do that within Cruz, we would go to the Configuration Management page, and here we can see where the firmware images are stored. I should be able to create a new firmware image and to deploy it to a device or to a group of devices. Then I can see what version of firmware each of them have. You can even schedule it to deploy firmware during off hours so that it doesn't disrupt the operation of the organization. You can also automatically report firmware versions and changes to firmware. We simply go to the report page, and we can see that there are some filtered reports. I will just type in firmware here. I can see that there are two. You can see the this report here allows me to see the firmware version for every device I have in inventory, and this one here allows me to see changes to firmware over time. And any of these reports can be automatically scheduled to generate on a regular basis, perhaps once a week, and sent to someone's email address, if you'd like. And that was a look at automation. Sign up today for a 15-minute one-on-one demo on how Cruz can help you automate manual tasks like firmware deployments and reporting and improve IT productivity. And ask for a free automation script. You can email us at sales@doradosoftware.com. Thank you.